Okay, so I use Instapot to prep my grains for spawn, and I do a no soak, no simmer, no nothing method, and here it is. These are really tall, skinny bags. I like to use them because they're easy for breaking shakes, and also doing grain to grain transfers, and I can fit 4 of these into my 8-quart Instapot. Basically what I've got here is I've already measured out basically 1 pound of just regular old oats from Feed and Seed or a mill company. And I have also measured out the amount of water that I'm going to, hot water that I'm going to add to this, which is 9.4 ounces, because the moisture content of the oats is already about 12%, and we want to bring it up to 70%. So I've done the calculation as far as how much water I need to add to this bag. Also in the water, I'm putting just the tiniest little smidge of gypsum, and to raise the pH just a little bit, protect it from contamination, and also helps kind of keep the grains separated. It's just a good practice. And literally all I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to do this without dumping water everywhere. So I put on my gloves. I don't like to get the gypsum on me. I don't know, it makes me itch. Everything makes me itch in this business. So I'm going to pour this in here very carefully, right into the top. Okay, so back on the scale, we got 1 pound, 10 ounces and some change, okay? And that's where I want to be. And you can see in the bag that there's water in it, right? Okay, so that's basically it. Then what you do to prep it to go into your Instapot is you're going to, you don't have to worry about shaking it or doing anything to it. You're gonna have your filter patch. You're gonna take it, fold the gussets, nice and neat, just nice and compact. Fold it down so that the filter patch is down. Wrap it around the bottom, nice and even. And it's gonna come out the other side with your flap here, okay? And then what I do it like this, otherwise the tape's gonna get stuck to me. I just have some micro pour tape that I use for like everything. And oops, those pieces got messed up because this is just, you know, how it is when you're making a video. Nothing ever goes the way you want it to. So I just take like a tiniest little piece like that, and just the very, very top of each side, because you want to leave space for impulse sealing, like this. Okay. And when you put it in the pressure cooker and you load it into the pot, you want this tape to be facing inward, and you want this to be facing the actual stainless steel part of the outside of the pot. Okay, so 4 of these will fit into my 8-quart cooker, and I've taken the little I don't know, the little metal basket that came inside of it, and I actually took the arms off so I can fit 4 of these in there. It's a snug fit, so you kind of have to like lay them down in there. When they come out of the pressure cooker, what you want to do is when it finishes and it says, you know, done, okay, so I'll pressure cook these on high in the Instapot for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate on that. And as soon as it's done, then what I will actually do is release the pressure valve, let the steam out on the Instapot, and as soon as all the steam's gone, it says ready, okay? And then pull the bags out hot. And what you're going to do at that point, and I'll show you on this one here, well, you're going to actually pull the flap up. They're going to be hot, so you got to use mitts, or like I use wooden tongs to yank them out of there. You're going to pull it up in a sterile area if you can. Doesn't matter, it's steam, so you know. And you're going to grab the bag with your mitt on one end and the bottom little flap with your other hand, and you're going to do a hot shake. All right, set the bag up, open the gussets, let the steam pour out until you don't see any more steam. Take your bag, just a little bit of air in there, and then pressure seal it. There may be some moisture on the flap, obviously, from the steam, but if you got a good pressure sealer, or maybe turn up the heat just a little bit or play with it, and you want to seal the bag. So this will produce some perfectly hydrated, easy peasy oats. So there you go.